Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to one of the most explosive nights in WWE history. The date, December 14, 2015. The show, Monday Night Raw. And the story, one of the most shocking confrontations ever witnessed between Stephanie McMahon and Roman Reigns. The atmosphere in Philadelphia was electric. Just 24 hours removed from TLC, tables, ladders and chairs, Roman Reigns had done the unthinkable. He had taken out Triple H in a brutal post-match assault that left the game lying in pain. The WWE Universe was stunned. The Authority was embarrassed, and the balance of power inside WWE was shaking. But if there's one person you never want to cross, it's the billion-dollar princess herself, Stephanie McMahon. And on this night, she was coming for blood. The crowd was buzzing, signs waving, chants echoing through the Wells Fargo Center. And then, her music hit. Musical notes. Welcome to the Queendom. Out walked Stephanie McMahon. No smile, no swagger, just pure, unfiltered rage. Every step she took down that ramp told a story. Roman Reigns had crossed the line, and Stephanie was here to remind the entire WWE Universe who truly ran this company. She grabbed a microphone, and with fire in her eyes, she demanded Roman Reigns to come down to the ring immediately. And then, the familiar sound of war. Musical notes. Da, oh ah. Roman Reigns made his entrance. The crowd split, half booing, half cheering, but everyone on their feet. Roman didn't rush, he didn't hesitate. He walked with purpose, climbed into the ring, and stood toe-to-toe with Stephanie McMahon. The tension, you could cut it with a knife. Stephanie wasted no time. She unloaded on Roman verbally like a storm. How dare you put your hands on my husband? Who do you think you are? Embarrassing my family, embarrassing this company, embarrassing me. She called him a coward. She called him a disgrace. And she reminded him that the Authority always wins in the end. But Roman didn't flinch. He smirked. He stood tall. And that smirk made Stephanie even more furious. Then it happened. Stephanie McMahon raised her hand and delivered not one, not two, but multiple vicious slaps across Roman's face. Each one echoed through the arena, each one more disrespectful than the last. The crowd gasped, some cheered, some booed, but everyone knew, this wasn't just punishment. This was war. Stephanie screamed, "You will never be WWE World Heavyweight Champion as long as I am in charge." But Roman Reigns leaned in close, stared Stephanie in the eyes, and said with a calm, cold tone, "Then you better get used to disappointment." The crowd erupted. The defiance, the confidence, the absolute refusal to bow down to the Authority lit a fire in the WWE Universe. Roman wasn't intimidated. He wasn't broken. He was ready to fight back against everything Stephanie and Triple H stood for. Stephanie lost control. Her face red with anger, her voice cracking with rage, she promised Roman that he would regret every action, every word, every smirk. She told him his career was hanging by a thread, and that thread was about to be cut by the Authority's power. But Roman, he just laughed. That laugh sent Stephanie into a frenzy. She shouted louder, screamed harder, pointing her finger right in his face. But the more she raged, the calmer Roman looked. It was a power shift, live on Monday Night Raw. That night set the stage for everything that came after. Stephanie McMahon's fury was only the beginning. It was a declaration of war between the Authority and Roman Reigns. And just 7 days later, in one of the most emotional Raw moments of all time, Roman Reigns would shock the world again by defeating Sheamus to win the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, cementing this rivalry as one of the defining stories of the modern era. December 14, 2015 wasn't just another Raw. It was the night Stephanie McMahon unleashed her fury. It was the night Roman Reigns refused to back down. It was the night that proved that no matter how powerful the Authority seemed, one man's determination could shake the empire to its very core. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why this confrontation remains one of the most unforgettable moments in WWE history.